What a cute little Christmas idea. It's all about the quick and easy right now. We're down to the single digits for Christmas. So I have this cute little gift idea for you, for anybody on your Christmas list that you might have forgot or you want to give something extra to. Hi Stampers, this is Dawn and today we're going to make this cute little glove topper. Isn't it adorable? So warm and toasty wishes for you. I also have a couple other ideas with a few other stamp sets that you could use for this glove gift. But we're going to make the topper and we're going to have a lot of fun making these for our friends and family this year. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so first we're going to grab a pair of gloves, and these are the ones that I bought at my local dollar store, believe it or not, for $1. So these are Costa Cabana or Bermuda Bay. How awesome is that? So I went ahead and cut out my shape from the Celebration labels. Let me show you those dies. So these are retiring. I'm so sad. But this is the size we're using. So not the largest, but the second size down, all right? So I went ahead and die cut that out. And this is the Brights designer paper. So this is the 6x6 size. And you're gonna need the finished size of your piece should be 3 3/4 by about 5 1/4. All right, so cut that piece out. And then, like I said, you're going to need a pair of gloves, and we're going to do some embossing for our greeting. Now, I was going through the catalog, trying to find a cute little catchy phrase to go with the gloves, you know, that they're cozy, they're warm, and of course for Christmas, right? Because these would be really a great, easy gift to give to anybody for a stocking stuffer or even your mail carrier, you know? Who doesn't need a pair of gloves? So these are some stamps that I found that are quick and easy, that kind of represent the cozy for the gloves. So this one is from the Merry Moose stamp set, which is also retiring. This one says, have a cozy Christmas, right? Playing on the cozy. And then this one I thought was cute because it's warm hugs, and this is also retiring. But this one says, eat, drink, and be cozy. But we're not using either one of these. We're using the Warm and Toasty stamp set, which I love this stamp set, but it's just warm and toasty wishes to you. So how perfect is that? So I'm going to go ahead and emboss this onto Bermuda Bay with the white embossing powder. So let's grab our stamps. So we're going to use the Versamark ink. I have my stamp right here. And of course I want to use my embossing buddy. This prevents static. This is no longer available from Stampin' Up, but I still like using it. So we're going to go ahead and stamp the Warm and Toasty. Stamp this onto the Bermuda Bay with the Versamark. And then we're going to take our white embossing powder and sprinkle that onto that. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and grab our heat tool and we're going to heat set that. So let's grab that. Okay, so this is our heat tool. And this gets really, really super hot, but the idea is that it melts the powder, and that's what you want. So it's going to be a high gloss and a little raised image or greeting in this case. Okay, so hopefully you can see it's kind of glossy. So cute and perfect for the gloves, right? Okay, so now let's grab our mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. Okay, so we're going to use our platform number 1 and then our 2 acrylics, our 2 top pads here. So we're going to take our Bermuda Bay. I'm just going to trim that down because remember our plates are only 3 1/4 inches wide. But since we're using the stitched rectangle dies, which this is the one we're going to use, this will fit in this little mini die cut machine so perfectly. So I'm going to go ahead and line that up. And then we're going to cut that out. Okay, so there's our greeting. Let's go ahead and make the die cut machine. So this piece of Whisper White is cut at 1 1/8 by 3 1/8, and it's going to layer behind the Bermuda Bay. And I wanted that pop of white to be behind so it's contrast to the Bermuda Bay layer that's holding the gloves together. Okay, so that's why I put the white behind there. So we're going to go ahead and attach these together. I'm going to pop this up on dimensionals. Okay, so now let's grab our Simply Scored. This is our Simply Scored scoring tool. And it's really nice when you purchase this tool. It also comes with the stylus for scoring. It has a small point and a larger ball point. And we're going to take our celebration label die that we cut out with the Bermuda Bay. Okay, so I am doing a retake and I ran out of the polka dotted designer paper, so I'm refilming this part because when I scored it before, it cut off the top. So I want to make sure that you understand where to score. So on your little notch right here, remember this is the second to the largest in the die, you're going to line this notch up at 2 5/8 on your scoreboard. So here's my 2 5/8. Okay, so it's between the 2 1/2 and 2 3/4. So now we're going to score at 1 3/4. Hopefully this is showing up. 1 3/4 and 3 1/4. Okay. So that's going to give you almost like 2 inches of a gap to put your gloves. So the gloves will fit right in between that 2 score lines. Okay, so it's going to make your little topper. Okay, so hopefully that showed up this time. All right, let's continue with the polka dotted paper. So I'm going to grab my paper snips and I'm going to remove the tag. And once I remove the tag, I'm going to remove this little hanger too. But I want to keep the little plastic things that hold the gloves together. So I'm going to cut up to that little tag there, and it should just slide right off of that section there, just like this. Here, let me show you. Actually, this one's got 2, so I got to cut both of those off. But I'm not cutting off the plastic tabs. Okay, so if you've ever gotten a pair of gloves like this, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, so let me do the back side. So I'm cutting up to that part, to that plastic tag that's on the back of the gloves. Okay, so then your gloves are still held together with those plastic tabs, but this is off because that was just going to be in the way. Okay, so then we're going to take our topper here and we're going to put this, see how this is going to go on the top of our gloves. Isn't it cute? So first we're going to take our punch, and I'm using the crocodile. So I'm going to use the smaller punch, which is the 1/8 size. And I'm just going to slide this in, and I'm punching the hole or the circle in between those 2 score lines that we did on the Simply Scored. So I'm just going to go ahead and punch another hole here. So then the ribbon, which is the Pool Party sheer ribbon, I just thought that would look so pretty with that. I'm going to feed this through those 2 holes. Okay. And let me just go ahead and cut some ribbon off. I'm probably going to cut way too much, but my motto is you never have too much ribbon. I'd rather have too much than not enough, right? Okay, so feeding your ribbon through one of the holes, then you're going to take your gloves. Remember, we didn't cut that plastic part of the gloves, so this is what's going to slide in between those 2 gloves. And then we're going to feed that through the opposite side where the hole is, the punch out. Okay, and then we're just going to bring the ribbon up to the top and then tie a bow. Very top. Okay. So cute. All right, then it's just a matter of adding our greeting, and then if you want, I would go ahead and put some glue dots onto the topper on both sides, and then adhere that down to the glove. So let me grab my glue dots. Okay, press them onto the gloves. So your little topper is holding your pair of gloves. Isn't that adorable? Oh my gosh. And they match the designer paper. I love that. All right, and then it's just a matter of adding our little cute warm and toasty greeting. So we're just gonna pop this onto the topper right here. So cute. Warm and toasty wishes for you. Isn't that like the perfect little gift for anybody? You could do these with socks. You can do these also for male friends, you know, for gloves. Children would love these. It's just a simple way, and it's all about the details and the packaging, right? So let me know if you have any questions, and I'll have all the items listed down below. Then don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss any future videos. Okay, thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you later. Bye.